Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching Demon Slayer Season 1 Episode 20, but before I get into it, I have a lot to catch up on. So hello, welcome back. It has been quite a minute. Now, if you are somebody who watches my videos frequently and in real time, you will know that I had a video go up last week. That video was shot and edited prior to my break, so I didn't acknowledge any of the break in that video because it had already been filmed. And originally, I was not intending to take a break. However, life kind of caught up with me. I am very fortunate, as most of you know, if you're here and you've watched anything I do, you know that I'm an actor, I'm a singer. I booked a television show, and I was working on 2 television shows at the same time. And while I was filming both television shows at the same time, I was still touring with the band and with my solo music. So my schedule kind of got a little bit overwhelming, and it made it tricky to watch and edit and get things out at a weekly basis. So I decided to take a minute off so that I could A, finish filming both of the film projects. They're now done and waiting, for release. And B, did I say B or did I say A or B or 1? It won't matter. In the edit, I'll either be on top of it and fix it or I'll look stupid.
You look stupid.
B, I wanted to be able to catch myself up in watching so that instead of being 1 week at a time, I was watching things in advance the way I originally planned. Not that you care about that. All you probably care about is like, shut the fuck up and watch the video. For those who care about my personal life, that's what's going on. I was filming 2 television shows and touring at the same time. I now have a bit more time now that those are wrapped, and I'm trying to get myself kind of ahead of the game. When you're watching this, it's January. Happy New Year. I didn't say Happy New Year in the last video because, again, I hadn't expected it to take that long. So Happy New Year. Happy 2025. We'll see where it goes. It is 2025. I have some more plans for the channel. I'm really hoping to do more than 1 show at a time. I've got high hopes that I will be releasing at least 2 videos a week. I do have my Patreon still. It was paused during the thing, so if you are somebody who wants to go onto the Patreon, right now there's a $1 tier. It's just a thank you. It just kind of helps me with the streaming services that are required to watch these things. If I ever take a break, it is paused. You will not pay your $1 a month. It only will charge if I'm releasing videos. And right now, again, it's just a thank you, and you'll get a thank you at the end of the video. Your name goes across the screen. I'm not good at editing, but it's getting there. Some movies I'd like to throw out there. I'd like to get more interactive, and as the Patreon and as the channel itself builds, more things will build, like early access, full-length reactions, etc., etc. Also, if you've noticed, I always talk about my background. We're in the process of continually moving stuff. Me and my partner, as you know, if you follow, are living in my parents' basement while we save up to get a place. So we are kind of renovating the area that we're living in. And honestly, what's probably going to happen is we're going to fix it up just the way we like it, just in time to move. You'll see behind me looks like a dump. You know what I mean? We've got a bar that I'm breaking down back there, and then the clothing rack. A clothing rack. That will slowly be changing to be something more aesthetically pleasing, I hope. As you can see, I'm in my onesie because for me it's Christmas Eve and I'm in the house by myself for a few hours. So my plan is to sit down and watch like a few of these in a row. So if you notice my outfit's the same for the next month, that's why. I'm sorry this intro is so long. I had so much to get out, and it's been a minute since I've been able to actually sit down and record, and so I'm kind of excited. However, we are on Demon Slayer, Season 1, Episode 20. Where I left off, Tanjiro just killed one of the 12. It's that makeshift family. The one girl is left. I don't know where it's going. I don't know if she's going to be somebody they could actually work with. I don't know if she's kind of painted into a corner where she feels like she has to fight them because they've killed her entire family. My biggest excitement is Nezuko and her blood magic power. I'm sorry if I say anything wrong. It's been 4 months since I've watched an episode. All I did to re-jog my memory was kind of rewatch my edits from the last thing, so I made sure I had like an idea of what's going on. I guess without further ado, let's just get into it, and watching will re-jog my memory. But I'm very excited to see these new Demon Slayers. I want to see what happens with this girl in the woods. And there's kind of been a shift in the show. I know that the credits changed, literally. There's kind of been a shift in the way that the show, I think, might function from here on out. And I'm ready to see where that goes. So let's get into this. Pretend family. Just where we left off. Let's see. There goes his head! Off with his head!
Off with his head!
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Nezuko! I won! I did it!
We did it.
Our family's Kagura somehow manifested itself into a technique. My vision's blurry. Is it because I took too many breaths too fast?
Well, it might be because you got the shit beat out of you.
I still need to go save Inosuke.
I mean, Tanjiro has got some definite willpower here. I do think he needs to be a little realistic with his pain.
Don't tell me.
Oh!
You have survived that?
He's not dead?
You thought you defeated me.
Oh
Sad for you.
my God. I have spent 4 months thinking he killed the first 12 Ziku.
I cut my head off myself using my own threads.
I thought that I spent 4 months thinking he killed him. Is this a fantasy?
Get on your feet. You need to control your breathing.
This can't be happening.
Now I'm going to carve you up without regret.
What?
If I use the correct breathing technique, it doesn't matter how exhausted I am. Blood demon art. Murderous eye basket.
Murderous eye basket? That's not good.
Just stay calm.
I know Tanjiro is gonna find a way out of this, but like how? There we go. I knew they'd come in handy.
Somebody's here. Is it Zenitsu? You did a good job holding out until I got here. Leave the rest to me.
Come up.
Blood demon art.
No, this guy knows what he's doing.
Total concentration. Dead calm. What?
You know what?
What did he do?
This guy has, I mean, he said dead calm as the thing, but like, he is dead calm.
That cannot be. I'll try it again.
Ah!
I really messed up.
Girl.
I was the only one who had a perfect track record until now.
A perfect track record for what? Killing?
We finally cornered her. You there. Do you want me to save you?
Yes, I accept. I'll do whatever you want. Just save me.
Why were they gonna kill this girl in the first place?
All right, it's over for you.
Oh! He Resident Evil'd them. Well, of course this is why she did all that stuff, because he saved her life. Oh, there used to be so many of them.
Starting today, you will also be part of my family.
So there used to be a bunch of the family members. I wonder what happened to all of them. I'm assuming they're all dead. I guess we'll find out.
The strength that exists in our family is all thanks to Rui.
Rui.
Rui shared his power with us.
Alright. Rui. Her eyes are pretty cool, huh? Oh.
Do you feel it? There's
What?
no need to fear those demons.
Obviously she feels it. She's seizing.
Time for the finishing touches.
That was absolutely brutal.
You're truly part of the family.
They do look cool. I wouldn't want to rip my skin off to look like that, but it does look cool. This is probably some sick cosplays, right?
We're only playing house. There's no blood relation.
I'll do better, Rui. I did revert to this form?
They can revert back to their natural form by accident?
I don't want your excuses, Mother.
Oh.
You will play your assigned role.
I understand. We were so scared of the demon slayers, but this charade, I don't think that was what any of us had in mind when we agreed to this. Let's run away together. You're the one person I truly think of as my younger sister.
Is this a trick? No, because she never faltered. She's gonna turn her in.
Tomorrow, Ruli will be summoned by that man. That will be our chance to escape.
She's gonna run her right to him. I told you she was leaving. Bitch. I had sympathy for her. Oh my God. You bitch. I was rooting for her. We were all rooting for you.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
They were all fools, but I'm not like them. And yet I still messed up.
Rui! Mother's been killed! And her elder brother, too!
Shouldn't we make a run for it?
Your eyes.
I really hate it when your face changes back like that.
I got off easy.
A demon! What the?
She wrapped him up in her hair. What the hell's that?
The solvent will melt your clothes down to nothing. And then it'll be your turn. I will feed on your remains.
Wow! That's incredible!
This girl is absolutely insane.
The moon's quite lovely tonight, isn't it?
Oh, I love her. I've been waiting for you. That's so sick. It looks like she's flying with her butterfly wings.
I can see you have no intention of being my friend.
Someone's forcing me to do all this!
No, they're not. You.
I'll be torn to pieces!
I mean, I get it. They are, but like,
Is that really true?
I'm mad at
I'll
her.
save you.
You're going to save me?
I must ask you a few questions first. How many have you been responsible for killing?
5 humans.
I didn't have a choice!
5 is honestly pretty low.
I know the truth. You've eaten at least 80 humans.
80?
I happened to come to this place from the west, you know. It was there that I witnessed hordes of cocoons. The human captives inside had been liquefied. If you go unpunished after having taken all those lives, your victims will never receive justice.
I'm just talking to have something to edit. I have nothing to say. This is so good.
For every life you've taken, I'll exact the same amount of pain on you. Don't worry, my dear. You are a demon after all, so none of this will kill you.
Who do you think you're kidding? Die!
I really was holding out for this demon. I thought she's the good one.
I can see that we'll never be friends after
She
all.
tricked me, just like her friend.
Oh, what a pity.
This girl's iconic. I need more and more and more and more of her, because that monologue was absolutely wonderful. Did all the butterflies?
Insect breathing, butterfly dance.
Insect breathing.
That's the sword she's using? She's too tiny and has no arm strength.
Oh,
Her life is mine.
girl, she's got other plans for you, girly girl. Yeah, your ass is poisoned.
There are those like me who use poison with their swordsmanship.
There you go, girl. Whew.
Demon Slayer Core, Insect Hashira, Shinobu Kocho.
Love you.
That's quite impressive, don't you think?
I'm impressed.
Pardon me. I guess you can't hear me if you're dead.
Oh! Not my naked dude getting thrown out of here. Good for you to be alive. I'm glad it was just your clothes.
We can leave her to rot. Your clothes were dissolved, but your body is more or less unscathed. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I would definitely be getting that gunk off my junk. Just in case.
Nezuko.
Wow, these two came in real handy.
I'll kill that brother and sister.
You simply won't.
No matter the cost. I have no memories of when I was human, you see.
Is that why you made us pretend to be your family?
I'm sorry, I can't feel sympathetic towards him. Like, I understand they're giving him motivation and that all characters are nuanced.
That's right. I remember.
I'm just struggling to feel sympathy towards him. We're back, baby. You're welcome for that. We're back. I mean, it's not where I thought this was going. Hey, the biggest shock of my century was he wasn't dead. I spent 4 months with my brain being like, Tanjiro just killed one of the 12. Like, that's crazy. That's so cool. He didn't. He didn't kill that guy. Luckily, the other guy did come in and kill that guy. I'm gonna have to get all their names back in my head, so I'm not gonna be able to remember them off the top of my head. I think Tamayoke might be his name. I think Tamayoke and Shinobu are the two that I'm gonna be talking about a lot. If it's not their names, I'm sorry. I will obviously see them again, and I will hear their names again. I thought, we're going back into this episode. We've got this girl. She seems to be the most, I'm going to use the word enlightened because that other girl did, and it was appropriate. She seemed the least violent, and she seemed the most compassionate. And in a way, she has those qualities, absolutely. So I thought we were coming back, and that either it was going to be like, the episode was going to revolve around her, and it did, but like, I thought it was going to revolve around her in a way where they would maybe find another demon to work with, or find a demon to let go, or that she would be too far gone in the state that she was in, but her death would be kind of similar to the mother's, in where it was like a mercy. All of my expectations were exceeded and also proven wrong. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, so that's how I'm going to say it. In the end, she was just meticulous and intelligent and outmaneuvered other demons to secure her place with this Rui, which it was so disappointing to me. Great when it comes to the writing and the show. Disappointing for me because I thought she was like, oh, I thought you're like one of the good ones, kind of like stuck in a bad situation. But it's kind of like, maybe could be decent, but you're stuck in a bad situation and you manipulated that situation to make it better for you, but worse for others. So it was hard because I still felt sympathy at the end for some reason, but then it's like, oh my God, the scene with Shinobu and her, oh my God, I need more and more and more of her. That scene with the poison, the monologue she gave about justice for all the deaths, the perception she had of the death toll and the lies that she was being fed. Also, just the way that she is, like her eccentric attitude and kind of like playfulness. It's so kind of weird and jarring and fun. And I want more and more and more of that. The antithesis in her personality to Tamayoke, he's so calm and collected and cool and almost seems kind of emotionless in his delivery. She's the complete opposite. She's over the top. She's fun. She's not having fun killing probably, but getting justice is fun. The poison is such a clever, fun usage of a talent, like the insect stuff. I love the butterfly. I want to call it a robe. I don't know the proper word, but like the way it looks like she's flying when she moves because of the butterfly wings. The whole episode could have been that scene elongated. I would have been in heaven. I loved it. I believe that Rui is dead now, but the last thing we saw was his head falling and him cursing, like, I'm still gonna get you no matter what. And because he's part of the 12, and because of, I thought he was dead last time, I'm interested to see if he's really dead and we're leaving the forest now, or is there a little bit more to this than I anticipated. I am going to be watching the next episode directly after this. So throw in the comments what you think about this episode, what you think about these demons. Were you just as surprised when he wasn't dead? Were you surprised to find out that that girl was doing the bad things without like being forced to do all of those things? And what do you think about Tamayoke and Shinobu? Assuming that I'm saying their names properly. What do you think about them? Because I am so intrigued and I really want to see more, and I'm so excited to see more. As usual, if you had a good time, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out my channel immensely, and it only grows our community, which only leads to more and more videos. Random plug, if you want, please check out some of my projects. I am an actor, as we talked about. When I am taking a break from here, it is because I'm filming for television or film. So I have a few movies out. If you type in the comments if you'd like to know more about them. I do mainly horror films a lot. I have a new show coming to a new network in March, so we'll be able to talk about that as it comes along. Check out my music if you like dark alternative pop music. My albums are on all platforms. Check out my website to see any tour dates of when I'm coming towards you. And type in the comments if you are, you know, somebody who likes that music and has an area you'd like me to try to come to. I can kind of coordinate maybe my tour schedule based on where an audience might be. If you'd like, please check out my Patreon. It's $1 a month. It's just a thank you. You can also follow it for free if you just want to like be on the page. I appreciate that as well, just so that the numbers are up. A huge thank you to my current patrons who are helping make this possible, because I really like doing this when I'm not on screen. I like watching people who are on screen. We're going to check out the next episode, and in the meantime, Happy New Year. Have a good day.